That's the sound of authorities safely detonating bomb-making materials discovered Wednesday in Harlan. Someone found a cooler full of potentially explosive ingredients and a bucket containing 2 IEDs, one of which had a fuse.
You know, it's a small town. You don't expect IEDs to be, laying 10 feet off the street.
Mike Thomas is Harlan's police chief. He says investigators disposed of all the materials safely. If this was not discovered and handled in the manner that it was, what could have happened?
One of the IEDs was very large. I mean, it definitely could have killed somebody.
In May of 2016, a hiker was walking through a forest in Harland, Kentucky. About halfway through the mountain trail, he discovered a trail camera in a pile of leaves and twigs. Trail cameras are typically used by hunters to determine the presence of game animals in certain areas or to capture wildlife footage in general. But this particular camera didn't have any storage or battery. What neither of them knew was that this camera was purposely placed there by a deranged individual. As soon as the friend connected the battery to it, the camera exploded. Unfortunately, the blast was powerful enough to blow off some of the man's fingers and injure his chest and stomach area. The device had been designed to explode the moment it received power. After being alerted to the incident, investigators swept the area where the camera was found and discovered another trail camera with similar modifications. But it did not contain any information that could help identify the suspect who placed it there. Police received their first lead when they began going door to door at a residential area that was not far from the mountain trail. 2 different residents reported hearing an explosion at a neighbor's house several months earlier. That neighbor was 39-year-old Mark Sawaf, an avid hunter that had a master's degree in mental health counseling. When investigators searched his home, they found buckets of improvised bomb-making materials, a step-by-step recipe on how to make explosive mixtures, and a handwritten note that read, "A broken camera for a broken soul." He was arrested on June 21st, 2016, but before he could be officially charged, the police asked for his assistance in locating any other explosive trail cameras he may have left behind. During this trip, Mark Sawaf grabbed an officer's gun in an attempt to escape. During the scuffle, he was accidentally shot and killed. Sawaf's family later filed a wrongful death lawsuit, claiming he was shot while handcuffed. However, a grand jury later cleared the officers involved of any wrongdoing. Before his death, he helped investigators find 12 more armed trail cameras hidden throughout the Harland forest. Authorities issued a public safety advisory urging residents not to touch any trail cameras, tree stands, or other items they did not place themselves, as it is entirely possible that many other explosive devices are still out there, waiting to be discovered by an unsuspecting passerby.